Hey YouTube, I'm back with another deck profile. In this video, I'm now going to be shifting focus to the more newer Bermuda Triangle decks. So I have the Duo Legion deck. I've got Liddy, and then I'll be doing the Laris one, which is probably the most popular one. But those will be in future videos. So today we're going to be doing the new Duo Legion deck. So I decided to go, for this iteration, I decided to build one that has both legions, both dual legions, so that you get the maximum efficiency from the legion mate, because the legion mate does require the legion to be active in order to actually do anything. So in the turns where it's not active, that would be in the case where you either you stride that turn or you just haven't legioned yet. So in legion focused decks, it's always good to run two different legions, and you try to just utilize the legion mechanic as much as possible. And stride is just in there as an added bonus. So, having said that, there's 4 Duo Lovely Angel Nemuel. Just like the Promo Legion, which is actually the other card, this one is actually a little bit harder to use in terms of the timing. Because you do need to have quite a bit of damage, at least 2 to be able to do the effect, but you tend to want to have like 3 damage to be able to combo additional like rearguard effects off of that one. So she's okay, she's a pretty good legion, but I have found that sometimes I do actually prefer the other one, which in this case is Duo Falling Heart Victoria. Originally Victoria was with Red as a backup because she doesn't use any counterblasts. And she's a legion, and red is just a restanding Vanguard, so, and limit break card. So that being said, I kind of think that was the better or more optimal build. But for now, I'm just going with pure legion, and then red's just kind of in a different deck. So for now, this is the Duo Legions. The nice thing about her, no counterblasts, so it's kind of like a Garnet Star Vader, or Star Vader Garnet Dragon, or whatever it was. And this is the promo card. So for grade 2, for Duo Falling Heart Quancy is the legion mate for Victoria. Nice thing about her is that she does not require the legion to be active in order to do her skill. Her skill is when she's returned to the hand, you can counter +1, soul +1 to draw a card. The only challenge with building this deck is you do need to have a way to build soul. Otherwise, this won't really do anything. And Nemuel can't really do anything either because her once per turn active effect is to Soul Blast 1 Duo to bounce something. And then the other grade 2 is Duo Lovely Devil Vepr. Vepr is the legion mate for Nemu, and they're the new ones. But she's basically Roan for the legion, I guess. It's a pretty good effect because she does allow you to countercharge 1 if you can reveal 3 of the card you search. So the nice thing about her also is when she's returned, you get to search for any card that's on the field, and then you get to reveal to the opponent with the hand. And then you can reveal either 3 of her or 3 of her. And then, actually, I take that back. You can actually reveal 3 of any card that's on the Vanguard circle. So that could be her or her if they're the ones that are in Legion, or even these if they're in Legion. So that's actually pretty good because it combos really well. With just the double legion setup like that. So that's why I think if you wanted to make the duo, like if you wanted to use the new Duo Legion, you kind of the best backup Vanguard really is the other Duo Legion at this point, because it just makes Vepr's skill a lot better, or a lot more likely to be consistent. And then for the last grade 3, I am running Rika. Rika in here is, again, because the deck does counterblast a lot, and Rika is just a really good card to run in a deck where you tend to use lots of like Quiet Seize effect, for example, because she counterblasts 1 and soul blasts 1 to draw. This basically counteracts that whole thing, or the whole cost of that. So that's why that's in here. And because it's Legion, you don't worry too much about decking out. Oh, that's the nice thing about this deck as well. You can throw back triggers and re-Legion, and then you have more soul on top of that. So that's the grade 2s and grade 3s. For grade 1s, for Lulu, because it's relatively easy to clone this and bounce it back. And then for Peace, just because of the potential to draw big time with the starter. But you don't rely too much on the starter in Peace, but again, with the countercharging, this is good to be. You're more likely to be able to do this more, like once per turn, for example. Or I guess you could do it like one at a time. You just call them down. So 4 Peace, 2 Stride Fodder or Stride Enabler, just because you tend to I don't know, like from what I've been testing, originally I wanted to run Kura in here to unflip, or even Uriel to Soul Blast and draw. I might actually change it back, but I like the 7K if I ever have to call it down. And also, it's good because you just get to stride more often than if you didn't run them. So that's my reasoning anyway. And then 3 Perfect Guard, 1 Quintet Wall. With a pure Legion deck, this is pretty optimal. And then for the trigger lineup, I am running the 4 Margle Clone draws, just for more soul potential. Give 3K to something, so it becomes 12. Because we aren't running the 12K in here. I mean, that you can put this in the soul, give Rika 3, so she becomes 11. Just really good card overall, and you can use it for the Soul Blast for Quiency. And then it's just the 4 criticals. So we've got the new Duo one, 4 more, and then 4 heal, Duo heals, and then Duo Lover Singer Darling as a starter. So starter didn't really change. I think it's still the best starter for anyone who's trying to pull off the Peace loop. For the Stride deck, I am running 1 Rain Element Madu just because there's so much Legion. It's easy to Legion for free, so you can stride, or stride for free, so you can stride into something else later. So you can use this as first stride if you Legion early, or you just don't even need to use it that much. And then I am running 2 Legendary Prism Duo Nectaria because because the deck is Duo based, you can use the Duo effect that she has on hit to bounce something and then copy it and get it to your hand. So it helps set up for Peace and those kind of things. 1 Amoris, just 1 of her because 1 is really all you need. Again, Amoris is good to just get combos with Peace, kind of like the starter effect. So that's why it's in here. It's a good first starter, depending on if you Legion early enough, before you stride, or if you stride first. It's typically one of these 2, depending on what state the Vanguard's in. And then 2 Somni. Somni's the new rare stride unit from Academy of Divas. So she's pretty good because we do run a lot of like 8K and 9K, and we don't have the 12K in here. And then we have 2 School Atoll Olivia, because it is likely you can pull this off. You just have to have one of it, different things on the field, up to 3. So yeah, she's just really good for Bermuda Triangle in general, kind of like Lambros is in Aquaforce. So anyway, guys, that was the Duo Legion deck. I think it was probably the most anticipated or requested one on this channel. So let me know what you guys think in the comments of the choices that I came up with and what you would change, if anything. And as always, guys, stay tuned for more Cardfight Vanguard videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.